Hello and welcome to another part of Shadowrun Hong Kong Extended Edition blind playthrough by Old Man Memo. In the last episode we went to Movie Party to find out a little bit information why one of the treat producers got so healthy so quickly after his big accident, and during that we had to find out the way how to get his favorite movie star out of his contract. We were able to do it with the help of an interesting person, and it was a vampire, and we have chosen to let her live. We'll see if we will get at some point something repaid for our kindness. But anyway, let's continue back to Heoi. The clink of glasses and sound of Neville Ma's party fades into the distance as you leave the Repulse Bay, as the MTR carries you towards Heoi. The mountains of Hong Kong Island roll by as a looming masses, obscured by rain and storm clouds. Penelope Wong has been fired from promises in moonlight, and Ma will be at serious disadvantage without her. The whims of treat viewers shift as readily as the tide, and without the Starlet's presence, promises in Moonlight will undoubtedly lose ratings. What's more, you manage to turn a powerful foe into a potential ally. Only time will tell how Kung Feng will repay you, however. And we got another 4 point of karma, so it will tell me I have 6. And the first thing to do is to meet Dr. Shengyang, or how it's called, in the Mahjong Parl, and after that we'll see. And I see I have level up for my crew, so let's see that. New spell haste. This one. Mini launcher. The sabotage. And for him, gas grenade or letter force. Crowd control. I have myself disarm, and of course regenerate go ability. I'm specializing to him. Yeah, Predator, I think. Okay. That's all, and I'll check now. if I can spend karma or not. Six points. Close combat. Yeah, I think I put 1 point into the close combat. Then we'll see. 5 on 5 should be enough. Okay, let's go to Doctor. Finish his quest if he is still there, and then we'll go back to the ship. Dr. Shenyang. Dr. Shenyang is busily puffing away on a foul-smelling cigar, his comblick in one hand, his eyes flash with anticipatory glee as he sees you. Dr. Shenyang greets you in the name of all producers. Out the shining go. I've got the information you wanted. You explain the night's events from start to finish. As you speak, Shenyang's face grows ever more incredulous, until finally his mouth is left hanging halfway open. He slowly places the cigar in a nearby ashtray and shakes his head in disbelief. Vampires and the treat industry. A vampire queen, no less. What a nightmare. At least you got me wrong. And poor Neville's show is dead. That's something. Alright, kid. I'll send payment to your metric drop. You earned it. Damn right I did. Dr. Shenyang is about to speak, but his comlink begins to buzz. Irritated, he answers it and switches to speaker mode. Yeah, who is it? What do you want? Hello, Shenyang. I just wanted to let you know that I've released Penelope Wong from her contract. If you're still interested in her, she's all yours. Also, I hope your business is going alright. I'd heard you had some problems with cash flow. If you need a loan, I'd be happy to help. Dr. Shenyang eyes the image of Neville Ma with deep suspicion. You don't sound too mad, no. What's the catch here anyway? You must have the next big thing lined up already. Oh, Doctor, there's no need for it. Do you want to know why I keep winning our little contests? And you're always playing catch-up? It's because you think people like Miss Wong actually matter. They don't. Stars are crafted, molded out of talent, yes, but ultimately constructed. With enough time and effort, anyone can be made into a star. It's just a question of manipulating public perception. Maybe so, but I got her now, and your show's dead in the water without the star. What do you think of that, huh? I think that I'm going to do what any good soap opera producer would go, write her character out with a tragic death and bring on someone new. You labor under the misapprehension that viewers have loyalty. They don't. They have only appetite. As long as you chase stars like Wong, you will lose. Don't be afraid to think bigger, Doctor. Reach for the drama, not the dramatist. With that, Neville hangs up on Dr. Shenyang. For the next 30 seconds, Dr. Shenyang releases a stream of violently imaginative invectives at his phone. Even Strangler Bell looks taken aback at the ferocity of Shenyang's anger and the inventiveness of the sexual positions that he describes. Finally, he takes a deep breath and composes himself. That dirty little weasel, insulting my creativity like that. The nerve. Go on, kid. We're done here. Thanks for all your help, but I gotta get going. I gotta talk to a guy about buying a bunch of snakes. Give the evidence on Neville Ma complete. Okay, let's get back into the ship. Did I forget to level up someone? Oh, looks like... Go bet. I didn't click on go bet. Okay, let's get back to ship. Now that's all is done. As always, check out the bed, nothing there, so let's see, mission computer, and pick up the pay from Dr. Shenyang. Your workstation and mission computer. The cool blue tones of the workstation's main menu fill the screen. A blinking message in the upper right corner notifies that you have 0 new messages. Open the jobs directory and claim payment for finding the data for Dr. Shenyang. You submit the job as finished and await the response. A few moments later, a message pops onto the screen. 1100. From Dr. Shenyang to Memo. Good work out there, kid. Here's the money I promised ya, Dr. Shenyang. Well, you could be a little bit less cheap. Access the Shadowrun BBS. Shadowrun connection established successfully. Link strength 100%, spoofing 1, group info, null anon. Welcome to Shadowland. Claim payment for sold pay data. Pending transactions. Claim payment for the Renraku product launch schedule. 540 yuans. Data sold successfully, winning big 600. Escrow fee 10%. Funds and 540 yuans. Go back. So another pay data. To sell, post the Ripples Bay construction plans. Posting successful. Posting will remain active for 2 days. Hopefully this will be a little bit more expensive. Search BBS for relevant keywords. Nothing new. Okay, let's talk to our crew members. As always, we start with Mr. Guy Chu. Welcome back. What can I do for you, Memo? What do you think of that last mission? I'm not certain that insight I could grant you. I was not present for that mission, so my understanding of it is purely second-hand. Is there anything else I can do for you? Looks like no new conversation. Let's check with Rector. Welcome back. Any thoughts about that last run? I can enjoy a social gathering as well as anyone else, but our client and our targets were contemptible people. Radio programs, soap operas, intellectually bankrupt, saccharine sweet family dramas without an ounce of inventiveness behind them. This pep that these fools produce is a poison for the mind. He takes a drag on his cigarette, blows the smoke in a plume. At least we had the encounter with a vampire to make things interesting. Now, what else you would have of me? I gotta go. Goodbye, my friend. Have an enjoyable evening. Did I completely exhaust the dialogues? With all of my members? Welcome back. What do you think about that last run? What do I think about it? Well, let me ponder for a second. He begins ticking off items on his fingers. We crashed the fancy party, disturbed the who's who of the Hong Kong radio scene, and fought a vampire. But you took it upon yourself to help the vampire become a vampire queen. That was an interesting choice. Not what Dr. Shenyang would want, but what does we know? He's only the guy that's paying us. Anyway, enough about that. Anything else? Let's talk later. Anytime. Okay, let's go top. Go bet. Hey, again. Did you need something? Any thoughts about the last run? You didn't bring me on our last run, so no, I don't have much to say. She shrugs. Nice to have a night off, I guess. So, what else did you want to chat about? Nothing else. Let's talk to Isabel. Isabel glances at you. Her expression is grim. Memo, I've come to a decision. I want these memories out of my head. They're an unpleasant distraction, and I was happier without them. When this is all over, I'm deleting them. To hell with locking them away again. I'm gonna purge my childhood altogether, shred the memories and move on. As an added bonus, it will clear up a lot of hardware memory. I'm thinking that I could store some Simpsons recordings over here. Maybe make it so that when I try to remember my past, I get summers on the beach instead of sorrows and pain. These memories are part of you and they change you. Purging them will kill that part of you again. Oh yeah? Good. The part of me that knows this shit would be better off dead. The rest of me will be a lot happier too. Yeah, sure, I saw shit in the Barrens that I'd probably be happier to forget too, but living through those experiences made me stronger. Good for you. I don't want to be strong. Not if this is the price. I'm the one who has to live with this thing. Don't waste your breath telling me not to get rid of it. She squeezes her eyes shut, rubs the bridge of her nose between thumbs and forefinger. Anyway, I guess that you're here with more questions, right? Let's get them answered. Any thoughts about that last run? I have to admit, I had a lot more fun in Ripples Bay, though, than I would thought. Parties aren't really my thing, and I'd rather be slicing icy than cake, but how many people can say they went on a run to blackmail a rich guy and ended up with fighting his vampire mistress? Nobody in Shadowlands would believe me if I told them the story, not even a little. I don't get why Shenyang hired Shadowrunners though. There are a dozen better ways to blackmail Ma, get Sadek to plant evidence of embezzling hire that tries to crash his set and intimidate his crew, or burn down and stone Sager too. The way I figure it, he wanted to hire us because he's friends with Ma. It's a messed up friendship, but it's there. I can say, as I understand why you'd want to teach a vampire to be a better killer, but okay. I mean, I understand the whole friends in low places angle, but we're talking about a vampire. They're dangerous, they kill people for food. I hope it doesn't come back to bite us in the ass. Anything else you wanted to know? I have a question about the walled city. Alright, go ahead. Is there anything else that you can tell me about the Yama Kings? Yeah, I got another one for you if you want it. I can't say whether this is based on any kind of truth or not. That's for you to decide, but it was always popular when I was growing up, especially with the other kids my age. You'll see, I will like it in the end. Alright, laid on me. Okay. This one was about a boy named Gordon Yam, and how he saved his mother from a fate worse than death. As the story goes, Gordon was the cleverest boy in the whole city. He could steal whatever he liked without getting caught, could sneak into any room unseen, and could talk his way past any grown-up that might try to stop him. You get the picture. A real hero figure for the 9-year-old set. So, one day, Gordon's mother fell ill. It was a bloody flux brought on by a curse. It was going to kill her. She told Gordon that he should accept her death. The curse had come from a Yama King. There was no medicine that could prevent it from claiming her. She begged him to run, to escape the walled city, and to use his cleverness to make a life for himself somewhere far away. Gordon loved his mother, and he refused to obey her request. Instead, he searched high and low for a way to save her life. For a long time, nothing came to him, but finally he happened upon an old man who told him about a powerful Yama King that could cure any ill for a price. Which Yama King? One of the ones that you told me about, or a different one? Different. He doesn't have a name, or he did. But because of what happened, because it is it is taboo. The story is a little fuzzy on details. We always just call him the Nameless King. So Gordon went out in search of the Nameless King. He made his way through Dryad territory, past the Thrill Gangers and their organ ledgers. You know the drill. Eventually he made it to the inner walled city, where he found the Nameless King's court. The human servants of the Nameless King took Gordon to stand before the creature they worshipped, and Gordon proposed his deal. Nameless King, he said, I need your help. My mother is dying of an ill that only you can cure. That may be so, said the Nameless King, but what is it to me? Why, what will you offer me if I spare her? If you will restore her to health, I will join your court in a repayment. I, the cleverest boy in the walled city, I will serve you loyally and well. The Nameless King was excited then, for he knew of Gordon's cleverness, and he coveted the little boy's soul. Gordon pulled the braid of his mother's hair from his pocket and held it out before the Nameless King. A lock of my mother's hair, O King, he said. Cure her of this flux, and I am yours to command as you please. The Nameless King worked his magic, and Gordon's mother was cured. So, what happened then? Did Gordon join the Nameless King's court? No. When the Nameless King turned on Gordon, he laughed in the monster's face. I have tricked you, Nameless King, for my mother was the property of another of your kind. In curing her, you have robbed a Yama King of his dinner. The Nameless King raged and turned on Gordon, his razor-blade fingers flexing wide, but before he could bring his arm down in a killing stroke, it was caught in the grasp of 1,000 hooks, claws and fangs. The Yama Kings, all of them. You have stolen from one of your kind, brother, said the Yama Kings. Her life was not yours to save. Gordon slipped away as the Yama Kings descended on their brother. He did not watch as they tore the Nameless King apart and bathed in his steaming viscera. He made his way back home to his mother, who was cured. That was one time that a living boy outwitted a Yama King. She stretches, cracking her back, clears her throat awkwardly. And that's the story. Like I said, you can see why we liked it. It's basically a fairy tale, and the little boy wins in the end. It's the only story about the Yama Kings that contains even a shred of a hope. What do you think it means? I don't know. Probably doesn't mean anything. It's just a story is all. You're the one who asked. Anyway, is there anything else that you want to know? That's all for now. Can we talk about something else? Please, to be honest, almost anything else would be preferable. Let's check if I can have another questions about the walled city. That's all for now. Can we talk about something else? Please. I gotta go, Isabel. Sure, drop by anytime. Okay, so looks like not all the dialogues of my team is exhausted, so let's get now to the parallel of 5 phases. Let's see if Crafting Shoe has find anything new. Hey there, still don't have any new information on the Yama Kings or the Dreams. I think we're going to have to wait and see how things shake out. Thanks, Crafty. See you around. So no new info. Jin and his friends, I don't think anything new from them as well. Jin frowns. Look who's back. Why don't you go egg a car or something and leave us alone? I, for one, enjoy Memo's visits. A hint of smile touches Lau's lips as Jin grumbles to himself. How can we help you? Sorry to interrupt, I was just wondering if you are still having the dreams. This again. Don't you have anything better to do? Yes, we all still have the dreams. Law voice is calm, but troubled. However, they've gotten a hell lot of wars. Jin shifts uncomfortably. Look, let's not go into details. But the last few times, the third one is not talking anymore. Hopefully, he did not die. The drone seller Matthew. A reliable Matthew stands quietly, cheap suit wet with the rain, tapping his foot absently to the smooth jazz pervading the lot. A halo of cigarillo smoke surrounds him. Hey, beautiful, good to see you. Let's set up, shall we? Goodbye, Matthew. Not this time. Let's go to the mahjong parlor and talk to the few people inside. If anything new they have to talk over. Dr. Shenyang is tapping away at his comlink. He peers up over the edge of it as you approach, not bothering to lower it or look fully at you. What you want, a medal or something? I got work to do, kid. If I have any other jobs, I'll let you know. Now, let me get back to this deal, alright? Okay, nothing new. Let's see. County chunk. No time for runners now. I have other business to attend to. Okay, so later. Captain Joe is busily playing some kind of gambling game on his comlink. It beeps and flashes as he taps away. Come on, Jomo, win, not to lose. Maybe buy yourself that new hat. He doesn't appear to have noticed you at all. The game makes a sad, defeated noise. Jomo curses under his breath, nose wrinkling in disgust. Finally, he seems to notice you. Stupid game, always it cheats me. Never a good hand. No kindly chink sense you, huh? You need Captain Jomo to take you to a play pirate? Not right now. We'll be back. I think this will be our next mission. Well, we'll see about it. Shen nods in greeting as you approach. Good to see you, Memo. What can I get you today? Nothing. See you later. Let's get to maximum law. Yo, Memo, welcome back to the palace of Boom! Law laughs to himself. I'm here for tech, show me what you got. Well, nothing for the money which I have. Oh, let's see. too much expensive for me at the moment. $600, well, no, I'll wait. See you later, Lo. Boom, another problem solved by Lo's Technology Palace. See you later, Memo. Watch out for yourself, Carnivore. Long live the boom. Well, I might be buying some stuff before going back to the story missions. But let's check the doctor again. Ambrose anxious, he slips his whiskey. Big storm coming in, Memo. I'm gonna bed down soon. You need something? Goodbye, Ambrose. Time for me to go. Cheers, Memo. Talk to you later. Okay, that will be also shopping after I get some more quest finished. Frederick watches the street with a stolid, sullen diligence. He shoots you a glance, clearly preoccupied. I got a lot on my mind. Okay, still you have. Same with Callum. Callum seems both unusually sober and unusually thoughtful. I'm thinking about what you said, thinking about it hard. You need anything to get blood up? I suppose not. The old troll's patriarch has a look of quiet resolve in his eyes. Hello, Mamu. I will abate. I will. Looks like nothing new here as well. Would you care to browse the weapons I have today? Maybe another time. Okay, so I think that this is it. Interesting. Let's check the MTR station for the job. Well, let's check it this way. Oh. Well, let's go not to the Dreamland, but to the one I wanted to go. The MTR doors open as you approach. Travel to the Shangri-La to kidnap Rooster Low. And again, Rector. I would like to try out also these mercenaries, but they're too expensive for my spending. Well, they go bad again, and Gaichu this time. Let's confirm. You are about to travel to Shangri-La restaurant. Continue. Confirm. And that was another episode of Shadowrun Hong Kong Extended Edition. Blind playthrough by Memo. This time a little bit shorter, because I think we spent all the dialogues with everybody, just with the Isabel not. But for today, it's time to leave. And if you enjoyed as much as I did, feel free to follow me on Twitch or YouTube and enjoy the rest of your day.